In the month of June in 2010, a 21-year-old mother of two named Tierra Poole is having marital problems. She is home alone while her husband is deployed out to sea in the Navy. Although the woman has not fully exited her relationship, she would naturally seek the companionship of a male. So she made a Craigslist ad, and she would write that she was seeking the companionship of a male. Nothing sexual, just friendship. She would presumably get several replies to this ad, but she would accept just one. A few weeks after this interaction online, Tierra would be seen on camera at a local hospital where she would be meeting a man, and the two of them would leave the hospital together. That would be the last time anyone would see Tierra alive. About 4 days after this footage, a friend of Tierra would notice that she was missing from class at a local technical school. Her phone calls are going unanswered, and she would go to the apartment and perform a wellness check. She is Tierra's part-time babysitter, so she has her own key and she lets herself in. As she approaches the master bedroom, she would catch a glimpse of what appeared to be Tierra's hand on the floor. She would flee the house and call for help, and the police would find that Tierra had been stabbed some 89 times. The knife was found in the bathtub with a bent blade, and there appeared to have been a half-hearted attempt to clean up the crime scene. It also appeared that someone had stolen several items, mainly electronics. The police quickly connect the dots between Tierra's online communications and her murder. They find that 19-year-old Georgian David Kelsey Spar looks very similar to the man in the surveillance footage at the hospital, and it appears that he was also the person who answered that Craigslist ad.
Appreciate that. Yeah, Pat Levine, my partner Randy Childry. Nice to meet you. Came up from Jacksonville and I just met with you there at your house. Is that your house there? No, it's my grandmother. That's your grandma's house? Okay. And there's a gentleman there from here. They were coming with us. We didn't know where we were going, so I appreciate you riding back with them. Mm-hmm. You don't have a problem coming to talk with us or anything like that? I do not have a problem. Okay, but you're not under arrest or anything like that. The door's not locked. I figured that if I was, I'd already been handcuffed. Yeah. Now, actually, just got to talk to you for a few minutes, if you don't mind, about something we're working on down here in Jacksonville. See what you might be able to help us out with. Okay. Do you have any reason or any knowledge of why we want to talk to you? I did not wrong. No. Okay. And do you have a cell phone? It's cut off right now. Okay. What was that number? Do you remember the number to it? 912. Is it just temporary cut off? Sorry? Is it just temporary? It's prepaid, so it's prepaid phone. Unless the money went up on it already, I don't know. I don't really use it as an emergency. Okay. Do you have any other contact numbers? 912. 276. The bottom one is mine. The top one is my grandmother's, but that's the one that I use. You use your grandmother's? Mm-hmm. And that's the one on the bottom? That one's mine. Okay. That one's mine. That's the one that I use. Yes, that one's mine. That's yours? That's the one that's cut off permanently. Okay. Yeah. And the one on top, it got cut off, and I don't know if the money goes up on it or not. I don't use it. I use it, but I don't. How long has your phone been cut off? It got cut off, then I put some money on it to go to Jacksonville, and then I used up all that money while I was in Jacksonville calling family members. Mm-hmm. So I think it got cut off Thursday night at 12 o'clock. Around midnight? Yeah, that's about when they take the money off of it. So you have family members in Jacksonville? You have family in Jacksonville? I have some family in Jacksonville.
I know my aunt, she stays in Keystone Heights. I think my aunt, another one, my Aunt Faye is, I really don't know. I have a lot of family members. I don't know where they stay at.
Okay.
But, the ones from Keystone Heights, they came down and stayed with me while the procedure was done.
Okay. But you went to Jacksonville. When was that?
I do believe it was Tuesday.
Last Tuesday, I guess? About a week
Last
ago?
Tuesday.
Okay.
We went last Tuesday. My birthday was Wednesday. We went back Thursday, stayed the night, and came back Friday.
So you went down Tuesday, came back home?
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing, just for a fun trip, or?
Oh, no, we had to go Tuesday for the, Dr. Whitesell, who stays up here, she sent us there because my grandmother has the stents, and she has, they call it a right bundle branch block, I do believe. And so she went up there, and I think her doctor was Dr. Sassine or Sussine, and we had to go up there. She saw the doctor. We left. Came back Thursday. Stayed the night.
Back to Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Okay, where's the doctor's office at?
St. Vincent.
The hospital?
Yeah, St. Vincent's right here. Here's the water, and you have a cardiovascular doctor's office right there.
Right next to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's the first place we went. She got her heart cath done there, and the stents done in the hospital.
On Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when did y'all come back to Georgia again?
Friday.
Y'all had to stay at grandma's, stay the night, I guess, or something?
Whenever you do a procedure like that, you have to stay the night so they can watch you for, I think it was 24 hours.
Okay. And just you and your grandma went?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all drive, I guess, one of those cars out there. Were those your cars? The, what was it, a pickup truck and a,
It was a little Ranger and a Jeep.
Okay. Alright. And did anything noteworthy happen other than your grandmama having surgery in Jacksonville while you were down there?
Like what?
Anything? Any reason to believe that why we would be up here? Okay.
I mean, I don't think I got the parking tickets or anything. I mean...
Well, I don't think people from police from Jacksonville can come up here on a parking ticket. Let me tell you something. You know this young lady here?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's Tierra.
Okay. What do you know about Tierra?
Not much.
Does she come up here and visit you? You go down there and visit her or anything?
I met her in Jacksonville. We hooked up, and then I left.
Well, how long ago was that?
Whenever I went out with my grandma.
Tuesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Okay. Where did you hook up with her at?
At her house.
You drive your car over there? You drove your truck over there, or? Did you drive your truck over to her house? I mean, do you know where she lives?
I really don't know. Jacksonville's a crazy place.
What does her house look like?
Like a apartment complexes, sort of. Look like a sort of townhouses.
Okay, so like apartments or townhouses?
Yeah.
Okay. About what time was that you?
Honestly, I don't know. I'd say at lunchtime maybe, a little after lunch.
Okay. How did you meet here? I mean, if you're from here and she's from there.
Well, we was like on. I really don't know.
You don't know how you met her?
I mean, I think it was on the computer somehow. I think it was on Craigslist. Like I was on there. I'm trying to sell that camper, and so I was on there, and she was like wanting to chill or something. Like I didn't even know she wanted to hook up.
She just sent you a message or something on Craigslist or what?
No, she had like this post, and like I replied to it.
Okay. Do you remember what her post said, or how long ago was that?
It was
Was that last week, or was that a month ago, or what?
I think maybe a month ago, yeah. A month ago, 3 weeks.
And had you met her before Thursday? You said it was?
Before Thursday?
Yeah. Had you ever met her before? I mean, before, was Thursday the first time you met her, or?
Yeah.
I mean, you hadn't come down there and visited her before or anything?
No, I don't go anywhere. Like, I don't do anything or anything like that. I stay with my grandma.
Okay. What? So on Thursday, or about a month ago, you said you saw something, and you talked to her on the computer, I guess. Did y'all start communicating, like,
Through text?
yeah, whatever, I mean, since then?
Oh, yeah.
Have y'all been talking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's how, I guess, y'all plan to meet up or whatever since you were going to be in Jacksonville?
Oh, not really. She was just like, she'd asked me what I was doing. I said, taking my grandma to Jacksonville. And, then she came up to the hospital. I don't know how long we talked. And then we left. Went to her place. And then we came back. Went to eat somewhere. Excuse me. I don't really remember. There's a lot of places to eat from there.
You know what kind of food you had?
It was like burgers. I always eat burgers when I go out.
Okay. Was it like a fast food burger?
No, it was
Like a restaurant burger?
It's like a restaurant burger. I don't really much remember. Like, every time I go out, I always have burgers because I don't want to buy anything that I'm not going to like. And I like burgers.
Okay.
Did y'all go out to eat before you went back to her house?
Afterwards. After.
And about what time did y'all go eat?
So that's a bunch. I'd say about 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock.
You don't remember where you ate at?
No.
Okay.
I really wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was out of it, driving from here to there, staying there all morning, and I was just out of it. I didn't really get good sleep the other night, and...
You were just tired or something, I guess? Or,
Yeah.
I mean, do you use drugs or anything like that? Or I don't know you. I mean,
No, I don't do drugs. I'm trying to go to get my CNA and they drug tested.
CNA.
Certified Nursing Assistant. It's like the bottom of the ladder.
Stepped in the door, I guess, so.
Yeah. $1,600 a month.
Damn, more than I make.
Wow.
And,
I don't know if I want to be in criminal justice.
But, have you been doing any drinking that day? Thursday, I guess it was?
No, I don't drink.
Okay.
A beer every once in a while, but I haven't had a beer in like 3 months.
Okay.
I was just out of, sleep deprivation. I was tired. I really wasn't paying attention to where we were going.
Do you work anywhere now? No.
No, I worked at a place called Toucans, and now I just stay with my grandma and help her around the house.
Okay. Who else was with your grandma?
Just me, my grandma, my aunt, my uncle. Don't ask me their last names. I really don't know them. All I know is they were my aunts and uncles.
That's what it sounded like, huh?
It's my grandma's sister.
Okay. Alright, so after you moved here at dinner, was it just y'all two? If you don't remember where it was, it over by her house or by the hospital?
It was more about the hospital. Like, I'd say probably... Man, I really don't know. It's probably like... We did a lot of this, like going around, and we did a lot of that. So I really don't know how many miles away it was. I'd say probably two-ish, maybe 2.5 miles away.
So, what, were you just following her in your car?
No, she came and got me.
Okay, you were in her car?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after y'all had dinner, what y'all do?
She like followed me back to the hospital.
And just dropped y'all?
Yeah.
Have you heard from her since then? Did you talk to her that night again?
No, I tried to talk to her. It's like she got mad at me or something. I don't know. I just kept on texting her and everything. I was like, what's up? What are you doing? Like, so I guess you're mad at me. You don't want to talk to me. And I just quit talking to her.
Did y'all have any kind of argument or any reason why she'd be mad at you?
She was really, really friendly.
Huh. When you say y'all hooked up, I guess y'all went over to her house, did y'all have sex?
Yeah.
How many times?
Just once.
Just regular sex?
Yeah.
Anything other than that?
Like what?
Dirty sex? More people?
Hell no.
Just you and her?
Yeah.
Just you and her at the apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And you have tried to get a hold of her?
I tried to get a hold of her that night, and I may have texted her once or twice the following day, but after that, not really. I figured you get mad at me, so whatever.
Was that what her whole posting was about on Craigslist? Was this basically just a sex hookup?
No, it seemed like just seemed like she just, I don't know, it's like she wanted to kind of start some kind of relationship or something.
Was that what you were interested in, or?
It don't really much matter to me.
How did it turn from a friendly to...
Oh, she was real friendly all the way, like, she was friendly the whole time, and then, like, after she dropped me off, it was, like, nothing, so I was like, wow.
Did she kind of use you, I guess, or?
I guess.
Did she talk about any roommates or any other boyfriends, men?
She had an ex-husband.
Okay. Yeah. What did she say about him?
She said he was okay, he was just, aggressive, sort of. Like, verbally, I don't know if he was physically or mentally, I don't really much know. I mean, I don't really know much about him. I had never met him.
Did she say where he was?
She said he was, I think she said he was actually in the military.
I know you got a little hair. Are you in the military? Or have you ever been in the military? You have?
I was in the Army.
Okay. What happened there?
I got hurt.
What happened?
I had a hairline fracture in my arm, and I got into a fight.
How long were you in for?
8 months. I was in since August 6th of 08 all the way up until April 14th of 09.
Well, they medically retired because of your arm, or?
No, I got a chapter 11 discharge.
Okay. Must have fought somebody pretty serious, huh?
You win a fight, you get kicked out. You lose a fight, you get to stay.
That's the rule.
That's how it was. Drill sergeant said it sucks, but he said you should have lost. I said, I'm not about to let somebody sit there and kick my ass. I'm sorry.
So you were base trained?
Yeah.
Nowhere up at Benning or something?
Yeah, Benny.
Military guys, sound off in the comment section about that part you just heard. Is that true? I have to know. As we head to our first commercial break, do you lose a fight and get to stay, but if you win a fight, you have to go? Yeah, I hope that doesn't sound like that's a very strong military to me. I don't know. I almost kind of want everybody in the military to be winners. I don't know if that's true. What do you think about that? We'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Not really.
When y'all had sex, where did y'all have sex at?
At her house.
Let me go where in the house?
On the bed, on the couch, in the kitchen.
Hold on, I mean more than one time, obviously.
No, not more than one time. Like,
Just all over the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you wearing a rubber?
No.
Okay. Did she talk about having any other meetings later that night or the next day or anything?
She said she had something to do later on, but I didn't really ask her. It wasn't really none of my business.
You don't remember any details?
No, she just said that, because I told her I had to get back, and she was like, yeah, I have something to do later on, too. And that's it. I mean, she didn't go into details. I didn't ask. I didn't want to push, so I just didn't ask.
And this restaurant y'all went to, was it like in a shopping center, or did it sit by itself?
Oh, it was like on a corner somewhere.
But a building by itself, in other words?
Yeah, it was kind of like oldie, not like oldie, it's like malt shop type, it was kind of like in an older part of the neighborhood, not so much as the ghetto, but, it was like on the corner, like you got one of those, like it's on the corner, and then you got a straight drag like that, and then you got a road over here and a road over here, and you got like shops going in that way, shops this way, and like the restaurant was right there.
Kind of like in the middle of the...
Well, it's like you got roads going like that, you got a road going this way, and then a road going like that, and straight. It's kind of like a Y, kind of like that, and the road's going this way, down that way, and the restaurant's right there.
Was it a big restaurant?
You know, it's like on a corner.
And you have no idea what the name of it is?
Like I said, I really wasn't paying attention. I was tired. I wanted to get back to the hotel. I really didn't know if she even wanted to have sex.
Was I guess your grandma already in her room after the...
Yeah, she was like knocked out. They gave her a bunch of pain medicine. They gave her a Percocet. While I was there, they gave her another one right before I left. And whenever I came back, they said they gave her another one.
And she's still down there?
No, she's up in South Carolina.
She had another hospital?
Yeah, I didn't rob y'all, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, she had to go up to South Carolina. Like I said, I have to go get her tomorrow. She's in South Carolina with her brother. Because my mom and her husband and my grandma had a lot of drama last Friday, and her heart just couldn't take the stress, so she left.
What part of South Carolina?
To be honest, I really don't know.
You drive her up there?
No, her brother came down and stayed, I think, 5 or 6 hours, and then he took her back.
Okay.
And they're supposed to be giving me directions tonight.
What time is it supposed to be? I was to make sure we're not into the time or anything.
Well, I gotta leave here at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to be up there by 8 o'clock because he's in the auctioneer's business and he has his own auction house. And he bought like a whole house, he said. Not the house, but everything in it.
Right.
And I'm supposed to go help him move.
Y'all gonna sell it at the auction or something? Is he gonna sell stuff to an auction or at the auction?
Yeah, he's an auctioneer. He got his auctioneer's license some time ago.
That's cool. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. It's my understanding that Tierra has probably had sex with more than one person in her life or recently, and during this investigation we're having some evidence processed, DNA evidence, and I need to have your DNA to compare against any DNA that we find, so I know that that's you instead of
It's in the system.
but what's in the system.
My DNA, my fingerprints, everything.
How's your DNA in the system?
Military.
Oh, okay, no,
okay.
yeah, well, we're not, nothing like that. What I can do is, it's just simple, I can just obtain it. You know what they call a cheek swab, it's like a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Have you had to do that before?
Yes. Not anything for like this, but for the army. But
I appreciate you helping us out.
right.
David, how do you spell your last name again?
Spar, S-P-A-R-R-E. Don't judge me on the last name.
I thought that not Spar.
Yeah, my dad, he has an old EF number from way back in the day.
What's it, EF?
Earned felony.
I've never heard of it.
Okay.
What is that?
Terroristic threat for accidentally burning down his mother's house, and because my mom got mad at him and said that he was going to burn down the house, and so it was considered terroristic threat for accidentally burning down your house. Grease on the stove, forget it was there, it happened.
What did that do to you last time? I missed it.
He stays in Florida, so.
I'm not trying to be funny, but can you read okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, some people I talk to can. If you just read over that, and if you agree, will you do me a favor and just sign right there for me? Like I said, these things are like little toothbrushes. Just grab the big end of it there and just kind of rub it between your teeth and your gum there for 10 or 15 seconds. And we'll stick it back down in there. We'll just do one more and do it on the other side. I know this thing might be kind of stiff. It's not like an Oral-B toothbrush, that's for sure. Not that whole thing, there you go.
I don't know. A lot of people just don't do that.
What do you mean?
Like, you see these jobs and people are like, they're gonna get it anyway. I mean, you're gonna get a warrant, you're gonna get it, so why not just get it now, save the time and trouble.
Okay. I'm just gonna put your name on here. Y'all get the news up here? I'll get cable TV turned on.
I don't watch the news, it's depressing.
Do you recall that while you were with her, her receiving a lot of phone calls or messages from other people? You always seem preoccupied or anything with her phone?
Yeah, actually. Like the whole time we were at the hospital, she was just like texting somebody. I don't know if she said his name was Sean or... It sounded like she said Sean. I really wasn't paying attention. As I said, I was tired, but I did notice that she was messing with her phone a lot.
Did you happen to look at her phone and see what she was texting messaging or anything?
I don't go through people's phone. People don't go through mine.
You seem to think that was around noon or so.
Sorry?
You said you seemed to think that was around noon that y'all hooked up. Do you remember where she was at? Did she ever tell you where she was at before she came to the hospital?
I really don't remember. I think she said she was at like her aunt or she was doing something. And I asked her where she was, and she was on JTB. And I just like passed it by. I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
I'm not too sure what it is. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know.
Okay.
She said she'd be there in about 30 minutes, I think.
It seemed like it took her about 30 minutes. I maybe you remember it.
It took her a while.
Yeah.
I really wasn't, like I said, I really wasn't paying attention at the time, but to me it seemed like it was 30 minutes, about that time.
And where in the hospital did you meet her? She come up to your grandma's room, or?
No, there's like a straight drag, like you're gonna go to the cardiovascular area over there across from it. And there's a little walkway going from the cardiovascular area over to the hospital.
Did you go like over the road?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I think that's where it was. I mean, I thought I saw two overhangs. But we were in the front. We were on the bottom floor, and we were there by an information center, right close to the cafeteria.
At the hospital itself, not the cardiovascular center?
No.
Okay, so she met you at the actual hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember where she parked at? Was she in the parking garage?
No, she wasn't in the parking garage. It was somewhere outside. I don't really much remember, actually. I remember it was outside somewhere. It was in a big open area, like a big square area. There was a parking garage here. You had the hospital here. You had like an overhang here, and then you had another parking garage here.
Okay.
And I may be mistaken, but I think that was a helicopter pad right here, because I thought I saw the chain link around it.
Okay. And it was St. Vincent's?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it, I'm trying to think, I don't think they have a helicopter there.
There's St. Luke's or Baptist.
Yeah.
I think they have a helicopter at both of them.
The Baptist, I know they do. But I don't know about St. Vincent's.
I don't even know where those places are. I mean, my grandma, she mentioned that she was messing around with the doctor. She said the doctor said if she didn't quit smoking that she'd have to come back. She said next time I'll go to Baptist.
But when y'all went there on Thursday, did y'all park your car in the parking garage? They give you like a pass so it's free or whatever it might be?
They gave me a pass, but I lost it. I don't know where it went.
And which car were y'all driving? The Ranger or the Jeep?
The Jeep.
What's that, a Cherokee?
It's a little, I think so.
A red? Yeah, a red one. Okay. Who did that belong to?
That was my grandma. No, all of them. Everything belonged to my grandma.
And when y'all park in the parking garage, y'all had gone to the cardiovascular center and then to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
When she dropped you off that night or that afternoon, where did she drop you off at?
She dropped me off at the front.
Front of the hospital?
Hmm?
Is that like where the emergency room is?
I really don't know.
You drive up and there's a parking garage right in front of you, and then the hospital's kind of over on your right, or you're going a different way.
But if you go up, okay, like you going up there, there's a parking garage here. You go straight, and there's hospital over here, and then there's another parking garage right over here. And it looks, I think there was parking right here. We went down this street, and it's like the parking garage ended, and she dropped me off right there. So it's like I think the parking garage was like in a square, and it was like, I'd say on that corner right there.
Is that pretty much where she had picked you up at too, in that same general area?
We met at the hospital, and then we left, and I don't really remember if it was over here, at the square, the outside parking. I don't really remember where it was at.
Do you know where the emergency room entrance is?
I've never been down to St. Vincent's. I've never been down to Jacksonville, except one time before that. And I actually went to St. Augustine to Ripley's museum, and that's the only time I've really been down to Florida.
Okay. How long did she stay with you when she brought you back to the hospital? How long did y'all hang out in the hospital before she left? She go up to your grandma or anything, or y'all go into?
We sat in the car and we talked for a minute. I told her that I would talk to her later. I was going up to check on my grandma. And she said, okay. And she said, like, we kissed and then bye.
Oh, so she didn't go back in the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you went to the main entrance of the hospital?
I went up to the parking garage, I think. I went through the parking garage and up to the elevator to go up and down because we were parked on the second floor.
Did you ever go back in the hospital on Thursday?
Yeah. I went back to see my grandma, to stay with my grandma. I stayed the night there.
From the parking garage?
Yeah. Okay. You have to go down to the first floor. We were on this, like, what had happened was she first started over at the cardiovascular area. They have a parking garage there. It's right across the street from the hospital.
Okay.
We come over here, and so she does her stints, and then I have to go back over here with my aunts and uncles, grab the Jeep, come over here and park it. And that's why we came up over here. The Jeep would have been over here.
Okay. So she brought you back to where your Jeep was,
Mm-hmm.
and you moved it over by the hospital?
No, the Jeep was already over here. This was earlier in the day.
Okay. I'm talking when she dropped you off.
Oh, she dropped me off over here.
Mm-hmm.
I went through the parking garage. I went up the elevator to the second floor.
Where your Jeep was parked?
Yes.
Okay.
My Jeep was parked on the corner looking away from the hospital down towards down the street.
Okay.
Like you go up the elevator, you look right, and it was handicap parking. Then I went down the elevator and back up to my grandma's room.
But when you went into the hospital, did you go into the main entrance?
No, there's the parking garage and there's the elevators. You go down to the first floor, and you go through the hospital, past the cafeteria, through the past the information center on the right. You have, I think, a maternity suite over on the right. There's a bunch of chairs on both sides. You go straight. There's another information center, I do believe, and then I went right and up towards the elevators. Went up to the fourth floor.
And then from there you said, I guess that you're in the hospital room? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never left.
And what time did y'all leave on Friday about?
I'd say around lunchtime. 11, 12:30, somewhere around there.
Okay. When she dropped you off, had y'all made arrangements to meet up later?
No, she just said that after I told her that I would talk to her later, she was like, okay. And then nothing after I tried to talk to her.
And you don't remember if she mentioned anywhere that she was going, or?
She just said she had something to do later on. Like, everything seemed fine. She seemed happy, but in a way anxious for something. Sort of like she had that anxious look on her face, like she was getting ready to go do something.
As we head to our last commercial break, isn't it crazy how he can remember certain things like the facial expression she had on her face, but when it came to other things, it's like, I just can't remember. Well, I don't know. I don't remember anything of that, like about that. It's just crazy how he has this selective memory. I mean, there's people who have poor memory and there's people who remember almost everything. This guy, he's all over the place. Brain is like freaking popcorn.
Okay. What were you wearing that day? Do you remember?
I own 2 shirts. I own a striped polo shirt and a black shirt up under it.
What color pants and shorts or?
Jeans and white tennis shoes.
Like blue jeans? Mm-hmm. Okay. You remember what she was wearing?
Not really. I mean, a top, I think she was wearing jeans. I'm not too positive. Maybe what are those things? Capris, I think they're called. Like, they go up to your, like your shin level. Look like they were sort of scrunchy at the bottom.
Okay. What color top show?
I think it was dark.
And y'all met by you said the cafeteria or the information desk? Or?
You have the cafeteria, and instead of going towards the parking garage, you go towards the pharmacy. Then past the pharmacy, you have the information center. Then there's a bunch of chairs all along the wall by windows.
That's where y'all met up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And y'all went out that same entrance you're talking about by the parking garage?
We went out this way. You go, there's a pharmacy right here, then there's a little information booth right across from the entrance into the cafeteria. Then we went out that door. Not the cafeteria door, but the little information booth. You know, I think there's vending machines and elevators right there. And then there's a door going out.
Out of the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Did that put you anywhere near the parking garage or anything? Or?
I'm not too sure, but I really wasn't looking. I would suppose if this is the way towards the parking garage and we went out that way, the parking garage would have been here, and we walked out this way, went straight, and there's where she was parked, out in the open.
Oh. All right.
How long were you at the hospital? She met you?
Before you left?
I'm really not sure. I really wasn't paying attention to time. I couldn't really give you an.
I mean, was it right away?
I don't know. It wasn't right away. We talked for some time. I'd say maybe 45 minutes to an hour, maybe longer than that. I'm not too sure. I mean, I was tired. Time seems like it goes by slow when I'm tired, so it may have been shorter.
And when you came back, do you remember approximately what time it was when you guys came back?
Not really. It was.
Was it dark?
No. It was, I think it was, 4-ish, maybe? I really don't know. I wasn't paying attention to time. I pay attention to time, it just goes by faster, and I didn't really want that.
How did it come up to y'all to leave? I mean, she came up there, she met you, and I mean, how did it all of a sudden turn into let's go back to my house?
No, we were wanting to just chill for a little while, and then like she was like, well, we can go back to my house. I was like, I was kind of iffy about it. And then I was like, okay, let's go. I was like, there's nothing else to do. I said my grandma's knocked out, so.
Was she like prostituting on Craigslist? I mean, was it something that you had to pay money for?
No. No, I don't have to pay for sex.
You just got it like that, I guess.
Man, I have a kid.
Okay.
Females like kids.
Did you have your kid with you?
Hell no. No. My kid stays in Brunswick with her mom.
And do you know if she has kids?
Who?
Tara?
I think she said, I'm not too sure, she had names on her feet. She had like, it was pretty wicked. She had she had names, or kids' names, I think she said, on her feet. She may have more, but I noticed that she had one on each foot. I think one started with a K, Ken, something. I'm not too sure.
Cool. So is that how you, I guess, seduced her to the fact that you had a kid?
No, we just started talking. Like, it wasn't even anything about sex until we went back to her house.
And how long were you at her house? About?
An hour, maybe?
Okay.
It's not long.
And then y'all went back?
Yeah.
To the hotel?
Like, we didn't stay long after that. Like, after we got done, we took a shower, got dressed, and left.
Okay. Do you take all your belongings with you? Your clothes or whatever, I mean? And,
like, I may have left my, whenever I left, I could have sworn I had my parking ticket. Like, before I left, I knew I had my parking ticket because it was on my wallet. And it was in my back pocket, but I don't know where I left it. Like, because I didn't take anything out of my pockets. I didn't have my phone or anything. And, like, I may have lost the parking ticket. I'm not too sure, but I think it was pink. No, about that big.
okay. From your wallet?
Hmm?
But you had your wallet. I mean, you didn't lose your wallet.
Yeah, like, it's not that big. It's, like, just that.
Okay. Anything else you can think of about that day or anything about her, what she might have been doing afterwards, or?
As I said, she said she had something to do, and she seemed anxious to go do it. I mean, I don't know if she was going to see her kid, meet somebody else. I'm not too sure.
But you got the impression she was mad at you?
Well, not then. But, like, after I tried to talk to her and text her and everything, it's like I kind of got the impression, like, she just wanted sex. And, like, that's not really what I want. I mean, if I just wanted sex, I could get it, but I mean,
do you think you were pleasing to her? Do you think that she said, oh, well, I ain't going back to him?
What? Man, I know I was, but, I don't think that was it. I don't know.
So how did, you started sending her text messages, what were you saying to her? And she wasn't responding.
I was like, I think I said, hey. And she said, before that, she had said something about, wanting to come see me later on. I was like, and then I said, don't worry about it, I think.
You just sent her a message, don't worry about it?
Yeah, because I was like, I don't really much remember what it said. I think we were leaving or something. I just didn't want to really talk to her because, like, she wasn't talking to me, and then I was like, just don't worry about it, we're leaving. I was like, I'll talk to you later. We really wasn't leaving. And then I said, hey, and I said, so I think she didn't text back, and then I was like, so I guess you're mad at me or something. I was like, why aren't you talking to me? Then I just stopped. I was like, whatever.
And did you try it the next day?
I don't think so.
Have you tried since?
I know I haven't tried, and I'm not too sure if I tried the next day, but I know ever since then I haven't.
Do you have any idea where she's at?
At her house, probably, I guess.
Well, I mean, I think I could find her at her house.
Oh, hell, I don't know. I mean, I haven't talked to her, so I don't know. I mean, I'm really not much worried about it. I mean, she ain't talked to me, I haven't talked to her, so it's whatever.
And she's the one that, is it common for you to meet girls over this Craigslist thing or something? Or?
Like, I was just on there, like, somebody sent me a message and it was like, check out my Craigslist. I was like, okay, whatever.
I mean, how did you come across her?
She had a post. It was like, saying she just wanted somebody to chill with, wanted to maybe start a relationship. She had I think it said she had kids. I don't really much remember how many it said. And,
That was like a month ago?
like, probably 3 weeks ago, if that, maybe longer.
Are there other posts like that?
Yeah.
How did you...
If you go on Craigslist, you can put anything on there.
Right, but I mean, if there's other posts, how did you choose her post? What prompted you to choose her post to respond to?
I don't know, I was just like reading through them, just going through them, and like hers interested me, just like she just wanted to chill. A lot of other ones just said they wanted sex and everything. I mean, if I wanted sex, I don't have to go on the site to get sex.
Waynesville, Georgia, full of people ready to have sex?
Man, Waynesville, Georgia is full of little girls who want to have babies before they're 15, so that they can be 30 and their kid's 15.
How many of those do you have sex with?
None. I'm not stupid.
Alright, good. I was going to tell you, you might not want to do that.
Yeah.
You're what, 19?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Alright. We'll give us a second then, and let us brainstorm, see if we have anything else, and if not, we'll get you back to your house.
Alright.
Alright. You alright? Any water or anything?
I'm good.
Just tired.
Me too.
Hopefully it won't be too much longer. There's no not lot if you need anything, but it's not all better phone.
Alright.
Sorry about that. You said your aunt, and who else lives down there? You got an aunt that lives in Keystone? What's her name?
Louise
Louise.
and Richard.
Yeah, I mean, I spelled Louise, y'all.
L-O-U-I-S-E, I think.
That's right. Is that her husband?
That's her husband.
Richard.
Yes, sir.
What's her last name?
I really don't know. To be totally honest, I don't know. All I know is this Aunt Louise and Uncle Richard.
They live in Keystone, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know the phone number?
I don't have anybody's phone number. They're all in my phone. And I don't have it with me.
What's your grandma's name?
Mary.
But Louis or Louise, was Richard in the hospital also, or just Louise?
No, it was Aunt Louise, Uncle Richard, Aunt Faye, that's my Aunt Marty's daughter, I think, and a lady named Tanya. I know she's related somehow, but I don't know how. That's that. I don't even know my own relatives.
They were all at the hospital on Thursday.
There's only 4 people who live there.
You know Faye's last name?
Mm-mm.
Did any of them spend the night? Thursday?
It was just me.
Do you remember what time they left on Thursday?
Oh, let's see. My grandma got up there. She was eating a sandwich. She finished the sandwich. Probably 15, 20 minutes after she got into her room, and I really don't know what time that was.
So was this before or after you met with
Before.
So they all left before you met with
The Tierra.
They weren't there when you came back to work?
No, they said that Aunt Tanya, I think she's in nursing and she had to get back. Aunt Faye had to go do something, and Aunt Louise and Uncle Richard had to go do something with their grandson, I think it is, or something.
Okay. You say you don't know Faye's last name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, would you mind then when we ride back out of your house if I can just get a number just so I can obviously verify
that's fine.
that they were there and all that?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I think I got Aunt Faye's number on my phone.
Well, at least Louise.
Yeah. Uncle Richard and Aunt Louise will have. I got their number.
Uncle Raymond. Does your grandma Mary, does she have that one phone with her?
No, that phone was me.
Does she have another number with her?
She has my uncle's number. Like, my grandma don't know anything about this.
About what?
Like, me meeting up with her.
Okay.
Like, I would
That's not
greatly,
a crime, is it? I mean-
no, but like, I would greatly appreciate, because that would be totally disrespectful for me.
Okay.
Like, it was wrong of me to go do that, and like, I feel so bad about it.
Why? Why is it disrespectful if you go meet up with a friend or
Like, because if she found out that I met up with a female, and then we went back to her house and had sex, left, and I didn't talk to her again, that's like, from her view, that I used her for sex. That's just, my grandma's back from the old school, and that's how she is.
Okay. I'm not gonna go into your personal business with her, but obviously I've got to verify that she was actually at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
First of all, and verify that Louise and Rich were there and that you were there. I mean, it's just a matter of things. When we work with anybody that knows somebody, we have to contact them just to verify a story. Because honestly, do you know me? I don't know you, so I can't say that you're a truthful person, or I can't say that you're a liar. The only thing I can do is either prove to me that you're telling me the truth, or prove to me that you're telling me a lie. So that's kind of the way we do our job.
And these detectives would do just that. They would do their job, following up on the details that David Spar would frame as his alibi. And though the police didn't challenge David's story on this trip to Georgia, David wouldn't be so lucky when they came for him again, because 10 days later, these detectives would track down David in South Carolina, and their confrontation would not quite be as polite. The detectives would lay out their case and demand answers from the 19-year-old. And the only place you are going to see it is right here in episode 2, right here on They Caught Me. And if you're a channel member, see you in about a day. Everyone else, you'll get a chance to bless me with your presence in about 48 hours. Unless, of course, you destroy that like button about 1,000 times and leave about 500 comments. And then, of course, I'll put it out super early, as always. Here, I'll help. Put down in the comments, drop it like it's hot. Then, like the video. Hopefully, I'll see everyone as early as tomorrow. Right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time.